Hi, I'm Max. I'm the creator behind Eat the Rich Art. I use he, him and they, them pronouns, and I'm here once again to show you what it is that I've made this week. So, I've put them out of reach. Give me just 1 second. Oh. Okay, right, I can reach everything now. That's useful. It's been another week where I did 2 big projects, which I said last week I wasn't going to do, and then I did it anyway. Make it make sense. Honestly, I don't know why I do that to myself, but here we are. These are still a bit sore, so I'm going to try and take it a bit easier this week. Though I say that, and I've got a pattern test to do, and I was thinking of doing it in blanket yarn, so we'll see. We'll find out. So to start off the week, I finished a project that I did show you last week that I'd started. I've also just realised that I'm missing something from the pile, but I'll get that when it comes around to it. So I finished the blanket. I'm not going to try and show you the whole thing. It's a bit much. Actually, I might do that. So this used exactly a whole wall of this yarn. I had 428 grams in the ball. I'm done. I didn't quite make it the third round of the border, but because I was only doing single crochets, I just kind of slip stitched and tied off, and you can't really tell, so it's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to not have any remnants of this because I don't like using it because it's got wool in, so it's a bit itchy. And I finished it. I enjoyed using the yarn for the colour, but the texture wasn't great for me personally. So let's see if I can, hang on, move you back there, and then there's the bottom and there's the top. It's sort of like if I drizzle it on the floor there, it comes up to my waist, so I think it's probably about 1 metre long. And I don't know how wide it is, but yeah, that was the blanket finished. That took me, you've gone wonky, there we go. That took me probably until Wednesday, I think, to finish. That wasn't the plan. I wasn't trying to finish that before I did anything else. I was going to do a bit of that and then a bit of something else each day, but I just wanted to get it done, to be perfectly honest. I just couldn't think either about picking up something else until that was over with. So, because I knew that the second I picked something else up, I wouldn't do that. So I got it done. That was Wednesday. And then Thursday I started this guy. He's huge because I made him a big twist plush with a bit of banat on the paws. I did have to double up the banat because it's a thin ball to get it to be the right thickness for the toe beans. And then he's got a safety nose, and these are 30mm eyes that I probably could have done 35s if I had them. I just didn't have them. 30mm look cute though. This is the I think it's Fern the Fox and Wren the Wolf snuggler pattern by Snuggle Beans Crochet. His tail is huge, but I've made it into a husky because my partner likes huskies. So that's this guy. Yeah, this is what I've got left of my big twist blush, and then I've got most of the ball of the white left, which I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have any left, but I do. So my partner's asked for a giant rat in it because I can't use it for anything for the table because it's not got the right certificates, so only stuff for my partner using this yarn. He's just so cute, it's huge. So I did this Thursday. Friday I took a break to do the thing that I've not got next to me, which I'll grab in a sec, because I went to Harry Styles and that was fun. But that did mean that I needed to work in the morning from 7 to 11 to make up my time because I'd worked a couple of other hours earlier in the week. And then Friday we were travelling in the afternoon, so I couldn't really take this with me because I didn't feel safe leaving stuff on the coach, and he's too big to take into a gig with me, so I didn't take him. So I finished him Saturday then, when I got back. And he's just so cute, and his head's floppy because he can either sit up like that. If you've not seen Shannon's splooters before, they're made so that they can sit comfortably, but you can also lie them down and they do this. So yeah, adorable. That was Thursday and Saturday that I did those. I also on Monday forgot that I took a break from the blanket to make this guy. This is the possum by Dolly's crochet shop MK. I use her raccoon pattern already anyway, and I wanted to make some possums, but I wanted to try a new pattern because I was trying a new yarn. So this is this guy. This is Jamesy Brett Huggable in fawn, and then the nap blanket in white, black and pink from the tail. Yeah, I love it. I think I'd make the tail a bit longer and thicker if I do it again because this is slip stitch back down. I think I'd do single crochet back down the tail, but otherwise it was a very quick pattern, which is why I managed to whack that out. I think it took me 45 minutes, and that's the first time I've done this pattern as well. I'm interested to see how big it would turn out in chenille because, well, in chunky, because this is a super chunky yarn, so that would be interesting. I think it'd turn out quite small, so I'm glad that I used the super chunky so that it's got a decent amount of height still. And that was that one. I really enjoyed making it. I will link that in the thingy. I need to go through and add the pride ones as well. And then on Saturday I thought, you know what, I've not actually got all that much to show. Sunday, I mean, I've not actually got all that much to show. Let's just whack out a few quick things that I need for my table. So I made possum. This is the Emmylou Roach pattern, and we're back to Yarnsmith Chenille with this one. I have had to place an order for Yarnsmith Chenille because I'm out of black in the chunky. I've got the DK left, but not any chunky, and I'm running low on white. Plus I've got a commission for a turtle that's got the evil eye from Turkey on it. If it's not called that, I'm sorry, let me know what it is if I've got that wrong, but they wanted that made, so I've had to order the colours for that as well. So I made one possum, and then I did make a second possum that's got embroidered eyes as well to match this guy. So I got two dead possums. It was a very possumy week. And then I was going to make a mossy gremlin yesterday, but I got the head done and all of the bits sewn onto the head and then got bored and my wrists were starting to ache, so I didn't finish it. So I've only got the head done, and then I'll finish that today probably. So I'm going to pause real quick, grab the other bit and then come back and show you it, and then that will be the video for this week. It's another short one, I'm sorry, so let me grab that and then I'll be back. Oh, I'm not going to edit me struggling to pause the video out, I can't be bothered. So then the last thing that I got done this week was the duck quota for the week. So we have this colour, and we've got 5, oh, dropped one, 5 of those. Let's pick you up off the floor, the escapee. And that finished that ball of jade green off, and then I've started on this blue variegated yarn, and we have 1, 2 of those. So we did 7 ducks again last week, which means that we have 21 ducks in the bag ready for download next year. Yay. And And yeah, that is everything that I made this week. So thank you very much for watching. Drop me a comment to let me know what your favourite thing that I've made this week is. This one is mine because he's just so cute, and for that reason a wolf is going to be this week's secret emoji. So if you've got this far, drop a wolf in the comments, or use the word wolf in your comment if you can't do emojis for some reason. Yeah, if you liked this video, drop it a like, drop me a subscribe if you'd like to see more. I release videos of what I made every week on a Monday, and then I release videos. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. I'm recording this before work again. Yeah, I release what I made this week videos Mondays between 12 and 2 UK time when I'm able to get it up. Sometimes it goes up at like 4 or 5. And then on Fridays I release, I think this week's going to be a yarn haul, but again, don't quote me on that, I've not checked. Last week's video was a chronic illness tips of how I managed to get through markets and do recovery as someone who's chronically ill. I do yarn hauls, yarn reviews. The review of this yarn will be coming in the next couple of weeks because I'm done with that video now. In fact, I need to film that today as well, get that edited. What else am I saying? I'm saying words. Like, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see those videos. I've also got a market prep and recap video coming up. Various things are underway. Like, subscribe, share the video if you'd like to. I know that's a weird thing to ask, but do. If you'd like to follow me on any of my other socials, they're all linked down there. My story's also linked down there, which does need an update. I didn't manage to get the Pride stuff up, but I'm working on it. And my Pride Cappy pattern comes out in 4 days. So that comes out this Friday. So if you'd like to make a Pride Cappy, this Friday will be released. I don't think I've got anything else to say. Like, share, subscribe, hype if you can hype. Add it to a playlist if you want to add it to a playlist. Just interacting with the video really helps, and I am really trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this year, and I am dead away, which is so exciting. So thank you so much to everyone who subscribed recently. Yeah, hitting that 90 was like, that felt good. And yeah, right, I'm rambling now, so I am gonna go. Thank you again for watching and have a good day.